I'm just going to start the lack and we'll get going. But this, everyone that's in my group, keep in mind that this is a 20-minute kill and then loot farm because we're only after epics. I mean, this it's mainly the glacier that we want to get, right? This bad boy, but there's a couple of other epics as well, like of interest. But the glacier is like the best item by far. Oh yeah, lack invites shit. Let me see if you guys want to join lack. You have to whisper me. Battlenet whisper. I'll get you in since it was kind of broken. I added you. Will it still work if I'm US? Yeah, EU and NA can play together in Ludicrous challenges. Let me see. Kerrigan was lack invite. Big Seuss invited you now. So obviously, once I send you guys the invite, you have to open up your add-on and accept it. If anyone else wants to join the lack, just give me a whisper. Good evening. How's it going? Seno, glad you can make it. It's going good, thank you. What about yourself? Couple of minutes and I'll be in. Nice. Did you receive mine? I don't think I. You need to whisper me, Disc. Battlenet whisper. I didn't get any Battlenet whisper from you. Well, you know, bad. Yeah. Sorry to hear that, Seno. But eventually, shit will be good. Did you get the invite now? Disc? You gotta delete the choke file to join? God, that's gonna be a good one. Next expansion. Everyone's gonna fall for it. Been on the floor for almost 5 hours? That's obviously not good. I have no clue. I can't relate, but it sounds fucking awful. I don't even want to do 5 minutes on the floor. I'm in on the lack. Nice, good stuff. What are you guys farming for? Anything specific? We're farming for a mace, an epic mace that can only drop from these mobs. It's called the Glacier. Very expensive. Head landed on a broken cup. What the fuck? Like the cup was already broken? Like a sharp piece of porcelain? Or that's how people die in like bad horror movies. The next expansion is in 2026? No, it's gonna be late November 2025 this year. Don't ask me how I know, because I can't say. And if anyone asks, I never told you that. Okay? Does it rhyme with BB? Perhaps. Can't. No comment. You gotta just constantly make sure you sit in the chair, Sano. So if you faint, you're gonna be all good. Nobody has looted? Is everyone in the lack in our group? Besides from Dalio. And hey. But he hasn't looted anything yet. Still the clean cook, live, take care of the cat and the kids. But the kids are getting old. They will do all of that for you soon. So there's not going to be a season 3, or is it coming early? No, there will be. Any luck today? Yeah. I mean, I did RFD to begin with. No luck. It was really bad. But then we did the soggy eye patch farm, and I got 8 eye patches. So that was really good. Roshi got 1. Just had to throw that out there, Roshi. It was just as a comparison. So that was good. And now I'm hoping I'm gonna do good on this farm as well. That would be nice. Invite to lack, please. Gazelle, I sent you an invite now. I always forget that's you, Anaya. You're gonna be in the lead because we're all stuck at 0 copper. I'm still pissed about it. I once in a while sold that farm for an hour, never had only 1. If it's not in the lack, it doesn't count, so we don't believe that. Roshi. Hey, Suze, what's good? I've had a few username changes over time. So I'm gonna be here in November to hear all these choke jokes. You better be. Not much yourself? You know, the usual busy making billions. Did you get your PC yet? Or are you on David's PC? You do have the PC back. Nice. What are you doing on the PC now? That you finally have it back? Are you grinding Battlegrounds for rank again? In RAF right now, my druid. In RAF? Like on retail. This farm you only loot every 30 minutes. We loot every 20 minutes. You could loot every 30 minutes, yeah. Just loot twice in an hour, and that would be great. But obviously, the fun part about the farm like this is looting, so I prefer to loot 3 times every 20 minutes. Who gets the first epic vote? We should do a prediction if the Glacier will drop. Let me see. Will the Glacier drop? Yes? No. You guys can have like 5 minutes to vote if the Glacier will drop or not. Getting ready for Mop. I see. So you're playing Kata Classic, but you're not max level, so you're in Wrath of Lich King leveling right now. Is that it? To you or to anyone? Anyone. Like, if we, as a group, will get the Glacier. It's easy to vote yes if it's like if any of the 5 of us gets a Glacier, but you're not supposed to get 1 Glacier an hour amongst the 5 of us on average. I wish. Sometimes we get a couple, but you're way more likely to get none between the entire group. Student, question for you. Do we still need BFA gear for the new speed items the war within for level 80 speed set? Yes and no. So, you do want to get to the Asterite BFA items because they're just the best option that you have, right? However, you can only use them in BFA or the expansions before BFA, right? You can only use it up until BFA. So if you're doing any farms like Shadowlands, Dragonflight, or a War Within farm, using the BFA Asteroid items is pointless. They have no effect. So some people just do like a pure level 80 speed set, no Asteroid items, but they're going to be way slower than the other guys if they're doing old content. And a lot of people have both. They have the Asteroid items, but they also have level 80 items, and then they switch gear depending on which expansion they're farming in. Like right now, I'm a fucking idiot, actually. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm not using my BFA speed set. There we go. Because this is obviously BFA, so it works. How's life going, Alex? You doing good? Boom, boom, boom. Let me see, what are you guys voting for with the Glacier? Only somebody voted yes. Nobody voted no on the prediction, and there's a higher chance of not getting it than getting it. That's an easy win, guys. At least you have the odds in your favor. So BFA is bis all day for BFA and below, regardless then. Yeah, it is. And at least most of us are doing more old content farms or BFA and beneath than BFA and above. So it makes sense to have the Azurite items. Good, good. Just came home, about to farm something. I was farming Vial of Sand recipe for 3 days, but turned out is it not even worth to craft the mount anymore? It's pretty bad now. Yeah, it does profit if you're like a goblin and on some realms, but it's extremely bad. Like you make better profit on like engineering and the jewel crafting mount. Especially engineering is probably at least in the realms that I play on, engineering mounts is more profit than any other mounts. Sky Golem. What profession is best for lock chest blacksmithing? I do inscription because with inscription you don't need to do anything but to pick up level 1 inscription in BFA, and then you can purchase the scroll of unlocking, which are usually very cheap. Any new gold makers with a new update yesterday? I mean, the most mainstream way of making gold with the weekly resets. Phoenix, 8 months, legend. Appreciate that, buddy. Thank you so much. You're welcome back in. What was it? Yeah, gold making. The season started. Like obviously crafts. People are getting new gear. But when it comes to farming, it's raid BOE farming. That's what people are doing now. But the professions like enchanting and so on in current content is doing good. How come you never loot anything? Do you wait for it to disappear so that you get it in the mail? I'm new to all this. Like, you wrote the Kappa face. I'm not sure if you're fucking with me or not, but no. Like when you're killing mobs and the mobs drop a blue item or an epic item, like that loot won't despawn for half an hour. So whenever you're doing a gold farm where you only care about blue items and or epics, you only got to loot twice an hour. Because gray items and green items will despawn the body in like 3.5 minutes, right? But blues and epics, there's like a safety filter on it. Because let's say that you're killing a world boss or you don't get to loot right off the bat. Blizzard, they don't want you to miss out on epic loot or rare loot. So blues and epics will stay on the body for half an hour. So you can instead min-max the time spent killing. And it's actually a big difference. Especially like the most popular way of like farming method back in the day was to kill mobs for 2 minutes and then you would fly around and loot. And then you would go back to killing mobs for 2 minutes and then fly around and loot. And if you think about it, you're killing for 2 minutes and then you're spending a minute looting. So you've spent 40 minutes killing and 20 minutes looting. That's a lot. It's 1 minute until I lose the top spot. Yeah, we're looting in half a minute now. 29 seconds. You say that though, Anaya, but we might not loot jack shit. But the first loot is about to happen indeed. Gotcha, thanks for clarifying. Of course, dude. Anytime. What is raid BW farming? You're killing the trash mobs in the raid to try and get the BW items they can drop in the raid. Okay, guys, it's time to loot. Everyone loot. Come on. Come on, Glacier. Come to daddy. Come to daddy now. No, 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 no. Not green items. Come on. Come on. Let me see that sweet, sweet purple. No, 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 no. Shit game. Come on. God damn. I mean, it's not realistic to expect a Glacier after 20 minutes, but hey, it's RNG, so you never know. Fuck. I looted almost everything. There we go. Nothing. No Glacier. No! Mouton got it on his last loot. He picked it up. That lucky fuck. God damn. I mean, I'm happy for you, man. That's a well-deserved item. So that would obviously be the item that we are after. Let me see. Let me close down the prediction. We did get a Glacier to drop. And then I told people to vote no. Shit. Yeah, like, I didn't get above you in the lack, and I didn't get shit. Didn't even get enough green items to beat you. No Skullflame, no Varret, no Bulwark. Finally an item. You're on a roll now, man. Maybe you'll finally start getting Skullflames and Bulwarks as well. I just sold the Glacier for 300,000 gold on NA this morning. Nice, time to get a new one, man. We are sharing Glaciers, right, Mouton? So if you get another one, you give it to me. And if I get the three of them, I will give one to you, so we both got two each. How is the value calculated? Is there a database or just TSM? It's taking the value from TSM. So right now we have it on like region market value average, which means that the prices that we get on items on this list is the average price across every single realm in EU. So they're obviously not gonna be the same price as you have on your realm, right? It's never gonna be accurate. Like the Glacier is like 60,000 gold more on my realm than it shows on this list. But a lot of the times it's 150,000 gold less on my realm compared to what it is on this list. Look, it's 480k on my realm. But it's like the best database that we have for values. We can't really use any other database because like the most accurate database to use when you're farming would be min buyout because that's the actual price on your realm. But everyone plays on different realms, so that's not going to work. You only kill trash. You don't touch the bosses. Cook. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Can you find Blaze for a solo and still make it a good goal making method? you're going to kill way less mobs. Like, the odds of getting it solo is obviously going to be way lower than doing it in a group, like, way lower. So, if you were to do this for 100 hours solo, I don't think the average gold per hour would be good. Right? But you can also go here for an hour and you can get it. And you just made 400,000 gold in an hour. But it's RNG. But it's not where I wouldn't spend a lot of time trying to solo farm this. It's so funny how people are too lazy to buy items from cheaper realms. They pay 60,000 gold more. Yeah. Every single day, every hour of the day, they do that. Reason for me asking all these stupid questions is me suddenly deciding to farm for tier 3. And that shit is expensive. As it should be, though. Found an obsidian cleaver on my auctions the other day for 4,000 gold. Yeah, sniping out misplaced auctions is really good gold. It's also insanely boring to sit and try and snipe out items that are posted really cheap. But you can make some serious gold doing it. I prefer to take like smaller profits in like percentage wise than to try and snipe out something at like almost vendor price. Like an example, I would much rather purchase a Skull Flame shield for 100,000 gold and sell it for 150,000 gold. Because the sell rate on it is good. I know I can move it fast. It's boring only if you have to camp the auction house. Yeah, anything that involves camping the auction house or sitting on the auction house is, well, I at least consider it boring. The cubic zirconia ring was posted for like 1 gold in my realm. Almost decided to buy them all out until I saw there were over 50 of them. Plus they're easy to get. I have no clue what that is. Cubic zirconia ring. Isn't there a Skullflame shield lookalike that drops in TBC? Yeah, in Monotombs on Heroic, but it's a different color scheme and a different item ID. So people would still need the OG Skullflame shield. It's the same thing with the WAD shield, the Blackrock Bulwark. You can go to Black Temple and get a shield that has the same design, but the BOE version of it is like an HD version of it. In my opinion, a better looking shield and also a different item ID. Is it hard to find a group for the Glacier farm? But probably easier than finding a group for the soggy eye patch that we did, because there's way more people that's aware of the Glacier than the soggy eye patch. People have farmed this for a couple of expansions by now. But still, like any old content farms where you're trying to get collectibles is relatively tough to get a group for. Easiest one is Celatus. Celatus is like the most common custom group farm that people form of old content collectibles. Are we in a group for this to enable hyperspawning, or is this solely for competition? No, we're in a group because it's beneficial to all of us. Like, it's like looting doesn't work like it did in the old days. Like, if I kill this mob right here, like all 5 people in the group can loot that mob, and we all have individual loot. So there's no reason to not have people in your group. Like back in the days, if you had 5 people and you killed one mob, only one guy could loot that mob, right? If you were 5 people in a group and you killed 5 mobs, everyone would be able to loot one mob each. But now, if you're 5 people, you kill one mob, everyone can loot that mob. If you're 5 people now and you kill 5 mobs, everyone can loot all 5 mobs with individual loot. So whenever you're doing a farm in the open world, it's always going to be a benefit being more than just yourself. I got the Blackrock Bulwark from a follower mission in Draenor in a scrap box. Wow. Yeah, that's big. Nice. Ooh, since when did this happen? Didn't notice. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that was in Warlords of Draenor. So a long time ago, like 9 years ago. It might have been in the Legion pre-patch of WoD. I think it was. That's when we started to do group farms. Because I was making videos and live streaming in WoD, but in the beginning I would have to do solo farms because playing in a group didn't make sense. And then I think it was when Legion pre-patch came out that they changed the way that looting worked, so it made sense to farm in a group, which was obviously fucking magical to us. It was awesome. You said selling Transmog Arsenal is a bad choice, what realm is a good choice? Well, that's the question. That's what everyone's trying to figure out. Like, there's a lot of good realms, but they might not be good for that long. They might be good for me, but bad for you, because we're selling different items, and I might have not that much competition on the items I'm selling, but the items you're selling might have a lot of competition. There's no good answer to that. If there was, let's say it was Ravencrest, and I'm like, yes, Ravencrest is a good realm. It wouldn't be a good realm for long, because people, they catch on to that, and they turn the realm from good to real bad, real quick, due to competition. It's all about supply and demand. So auction house is still realm based. Yes, for everything besides materials and other items that stacks. So like all of these items that stacks, right? If you have an item that doesn't stack, that's just like armor, weapons, battle pets and stuff like that, it's going to be realm specific. But if you have anything that could stack, enchants, gems, food, drink, herbs, or leather, anything that goes into a stack of more than one, it will go in a regional auction house, which is basically means that it's shared. Every realm is buying and selling off the same auction house. Some realms have shared auction house, though. They do. There's a lot of realms that have a shared auction house. It's very common that you have realms with very low population, and they put like 5 realms with a low population into the same auction house. They're what we call shared realms. Because if they weren't shared with each other, there would be like almost no auctions on the auction house. When are the new PvP recipes dropping next week? I don't know. You'd think on reset. I wish that you shared my auction house. I don't want to share the auction house with you, Velson. You're poor now, man. Remember you wasted all your gold? This is confusing. I do get that it sounds confusing when we're pouring all of this information on you, which you weren't aware of, right? But it's kind of easy to get into. But if it's the first time you're hearing about it and trying to keep everything, like, I get it. It's a lot. But it's relatively simple. What are you up to, Velson? You making billions? We're looting in 4.5 minutes, by the way, guys. Get ready. Yeah, I guess just been on and off WoW since WoD, I guess. Stopped completely in Shadowlands because of obvious reasons, but I'm back, baby. People always come back. Time to pick up another one. Yeah, and then give it to me. Isn't that what we concluded with? Do you think the achievements for Ripple in space will ever get fixed? I really want to get it, but it doesn't seem like they care. I think that's so far down their priority list, if it's even on their list title. I think it could take a very long time until that gets fixed. You never know. But I find it very hard to believe that that's something they're going to look into very quickly. I don't think they consider that crucial to fix. I will never hand you something. Never have to eat old knäckebröd for dinner because of Diamond VIP. Dude, you sent me the picture of the shit that you made today, man. You're eating like a king. Boom, 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 boom. Old knäckebröd slaps though. It's so bad when it gets like all soggy and shit. Oof. You bragged about making them. It's only your fucked. Looting in 2 minutes. I better get it. If I get the Glacier, it would have been a good day, man. Obviously, the RFD didn't pan out, but you can't win them all. But if I had a good soggy farm and the Glacier, whoo! That's what I would call success. One and a half minute left until shit gets real. We'll see, though. I feel like who's in the group? Versatile Disc. I forgot about Disc, man. He always gets lucky, man. That sneaky fucking snake. He's gonna get it. I can feel it. Let's see who's gonna take my number 2 spot now. I mean, if they don't get an epic, nobody's taking it. Epic or bust on that. Glad I voted 10k on yes. So that was you. Every dog has its day. That's what you said last loot. That's true, but it was true then and it's true now. They need an epic. What are you farming, by the way? Oh, are you doing the Skullflame Shield location? Killing the Bug Lords? Oh, we are looting, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone loots. Come on. Come on, please, Glacier. Come and glaze me up. Glaze. God damn. Come on. You know you want to drop. You know you want to drop. And come on. Shit. Please. And now. Now. Fuck. God damn, somebody got epic. Mutton again. He got some shitty boots, but still, 2 epics? You gotta be fucking with me, man. This is shit game. God, we still have 1 loot left. Don't lose hope. Nothing. Absolute jack shit. Why are you still alive? I can't hear you. Monchi sucks. That's too much to do on Monday, so I figured I'd get it on it today. Just rename him Mutton the Epic Collector. But he usually never gets loot, man. Like, that's the thing. That's the funny part. He's always mad. He's like the Hulk, right? The only way he stays sane is by constantly being mad. And he should be, because he never gets shit. Like, Mutton is the kind of guy that would win the fucking jackpot, man. Like, the mega lottery. And then, like, a seagull would snatch the winning ticket out of his hands. And nobody would believe him. Everyone would call him insane. And it would evolve into a drinking problem. And he would tell tales to small children outside the gas station about how he once won the lottery. That's Mutton. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. But 1 loot left, and everyone knows the last loot is the one that counts. Boom. I was about to buy a new account because of my bad luck. Fresh starts. Reset the RNG. You know you're desperate when you're buying a new account because you can't get loot. What is it? What toy is like the Transmorpher Beacon that you walk over and change your appearance more than once? Oh fuck, does anyone recall the name of that? Didn't you get 1 pair of glorious legs in 2024? That's insane. You gotta farm Solitos more, man. I know which one you're talking about, the pad. Atomic Recalibrator. That's the one. Boom, boom. It's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. You can just buy it. I like it because it doesn't like change your the gear that you have on your transmog. Just changes the race that you play. So if you got a badass transmog, you can still show that off, but be a cow instead, or whatever you feel like. $14 minutes left, guys. Plenty of time to get a couple of glazers. Maximum kills. It would really be nice with a glazer now when the price is good. Fuck me. Even a Varret Guillotine has an okay price now. The Selitus Epics are okay, but like Varret Glazer. Blackrock Bulwark, of course, but that one has been avoiding me like crazy lately. I don't remember last time I got a Blackrock Bulwark. Gotta break the bad streak though and pick one up. Boom, boom, boom. What? That didn't hit? Shit. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Everyone in Stormsong Valley, besides from Anaya. Wait. Oh, Dalio is NA, but he's doing it solo. AFK now, though. Less than 10 minutes left. We're looting when there's I want to see the glacier in the lack. So just to make sure that everyone has enough time to loot, we're looting when there's 2 minutes left on the lack. Toots Mac Goots, welcome in. But there's already glacier in the lack. Yeah, but what if I pick up a double, Onaya? We want to get that in the lack, right? The last corpse that I loot, boom, double glacier. That will be something. It's gonna be something, yeah. You're absolutely right. Boom, boom, boom. That means 6 minutes and then we loot. Spawning fast. It would be so cool if these guys were could drop the mount as well. Instead of only humanoids dropping mounts, like all mobs in the zone. So we could get that chance at Goldman as well. I guess everyone, that would probably be bad, because everyone would farm Goldman at this location to try and get the Glacier as well. But you would have way more options on all mounts if you could farm like beasts, etc. For the Golden Mane and the Dune Scavenger and whatever. Boom, boom, boom. Muton is probably hacking or he bribed DD. I wouldn't be surprised. He's done something, man. He wouldn't have the Glacier if he was doing everything legit. Boom, boom. It's a good thing that the Glacier is the only one of the few epic items that we're farming that isn't skill based. A lot of the times when we're farming, let's say we just did the eye patches, right? Eye patches is like everyone knows, skill based. The better you are at the game, the more eye patches you will get. I'm kind of new compared to you. Can we say BFA is the best expansion for mount farms? 1000%. Like nothing ever comes close to BFA. Like BFA has one mount in each zone. It also has a fishing mount. The what the fuck is it called? The skater mob thingy that you can fish for. BFA is awesome in terms of mounts. Great Sea Ray, that's it. They need to look at BFA and copy some of the things done in BFA. And I'm not talking just about the mounts, right? The mounts are great, fucking awesome. Epic BOEs is great. Love it. But also stuff like, okay, so I know a lot of you guys don't like island expeditions, right? Because you did a lot of island expedition in BFA. But the fact that island expeditions are still evergreen content is amazing. People do island expeditions for achievements, they do it for the battle pets, they do it for the mounts, and they do it for the huge variety of collectible transmog items. There's so many armor sets, so many weapons. Now, imagine if they did that with delves, right? Where delves just had a plate set, a mail set, letter set, cloth set, maybe even 2 of each, and then a big variety of weapons. And that they weren't bind to warband, they were actually BOE. So 5 expansions from now, it would make sense to go back to War Within and do the delves for collectibles. Blizzard is always talking about how they don't want the old worlds to die out. But if they don't want the old worlds to die out, they gotta give people a reason to go back to them every single day. Not just due to some kind of bullshit event that they're doing in some of the older zones, but looting in less than a minute, guys. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. 17 seconds. Soon time to get glazed up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I believe, so do I. Let's go, guys. Let's loot. Please, Glacier, come on, man. Last loot. Oh, Muton got another epic. This fucking guy got 3 epics. I'm still at 0. Well, we're all at 0. He got 3 of them. And now he's gonna, like, ask me daily to farm Glacier. Come on. It's not looking good for me, is it? It's not looking good for anyone but fucking Muton. Jack fucking shit. Story of my life. Never lucky. God damn. We could have looted at 1 minute left. Had over a minute left after looting now. But shit. GG, lads? Yeah. You think so, don't you? Wow. That was bad. At least I made the 3,000 gold raw. Oh boy, oh boy. Anyways, guys, ladies and gentlemen, that was the last farm of today's stream. I'll be back getting more epics. Well, getting epics, period, on the next stream on Friday, though. So hopefully you guys have the time to drop by on Friday's stream. But until then, have a good day, and I'll see you all back in on Friday. Bye-bye. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Do-do-do-do.